All right, Lainey, thank you. New tonight, the future of a Greensboro elementary school being discussed. Guilford County Schools held a community meeting to talk about the next steps for Lindley Elementary School.
That building is nearly 100 years old, and that's also where we find our Kara Peters live tonight. And Kara, what are the options school board leaders are considering?
Well, the board presented two options tonight for Lindley Elementary: rebuilding the school or renovating. And many parents and people who live nearby say they want to see the school remodeled and the historical aspect of the school preserved.
I will say, as a lifelong resident of Greensboro, this is a sensitive one.
Guilford County School Superintendent, school board members, parents, and concerned residents filling the seats of Lindley Elementary's auditorium Wednesday evening to learn about possible next steps for the future of the building. School leaders are considering either renovating or rebuilding the 1928 school building. They presented the expected cost, timeline, and details of each option. Alum, both young and old, voicing their frustrations about the planning process and the hope to save the historical integrity of the school.
That's not the wisest thing to do when you've got, not just in here, but a lot of people who think that there needs to be more work done, including this third option of saving the facade.
Aubrey Ravenel, who attended Lindley as well, says he wants to see the building saved for his children.
When I come and bring them into school, I get to walk down the same hallways that I walked down as a kid, and I explain that to them, and they get excited about it. It's fun, you get to share that experience.
Another parent said she'd like to see the school rebuilt as a way to move forward.
I just can't see why we would want to keep a building for historical purposes that was used during segregation.
And based on the information presented tonight, rebuilding would be cheaper and take less time. School leaders also explained that if they took the rebuilding route, there would be an opportunity to repurpose the materials from the 1928 building. The Board of Education is expected to make a decision on whether they will rebuild or renovate the school on July 23rd. In Greensboro, I'm Kara Peters for WXII 12 News.